Okay, hello, we're back.
Yeah, and so like I said, a lot of you may not even know that we're live right now. That's because we're doing some things on other platforms, but we're just going to go on randomly, like we said. We're not going to keep it really too much of the schedule, except for once, during the day. We'll probably be the one in the afternoon, and we'll promote that one more. But we've been learning a bunch of things. We took today off from editing on the movie and all that kind of stuff just to get all these platforms done. Hey, Gavin, how's it going, brother?
Hey, Gavin.
So we learned a bunch of things. Number one, Facebook, their audio live is going to be awesome, but they're still rolling it out. And right now they're only doing it for like people who have 1 million followers, like they're huge.
Oh, really?
People. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why Gary Vaynerchuk and all that are able to do it. But I love it because it's even almost a better way than Kickstarter in one sense. And you can do this for other people that you follow too. But for an amount of money, like for $5, $10, you'll be able to buy stars. And then when you're listening to people, if you like them, you can give them 1 star, and it's like giving them $1 and stuff.
Oh, so it's kind of like Twitch.
Kind of like Twitch. Yep.
Hey,
except for it's going to have 1 billion people worldwide watching it. But that is probably another 30 to 60 days away. We will jump on it as fast as we can.
As soon as we have access.
As soon as we have access to it. But at the same time, those things are happening right now on Twitter, and I think Instagram is going to be tied into the Facebook one.
Oh yeah, well, because Facebook owns Instagram now, right?
Yeah.
Because Instagram currently has a live feature. I don't know if you can buy stars or not, but they show the likes on the screen and all that kind of stuff. So.
Well, and you don't have to do it. You can just listen to the audio podcast, but it's really cool. The setup that they have is really cool. Very, very excited about it for here on Facebook. But we have to wait till it rolls out. There's a couple of hacks that we'd be able to do it, but it's really, it just, we don't have enough time to do that. So one thing that we are going to be doing, though, and we're learning all about it right now on Twitter, is the live audio that they have, and we're going to be actually practicing it tonight because it has a lot of cool features. For example, like if you're listening to the audio of it, and if you're watching it or listening to it on your phone, or if you're listening to it on your PC, we're able to highlight people's Twitter comments. So we'll be able to tap into all the people overseas and people that are here in America that are listening to us, and they're going to see the tweets from people overseas and all that kind of stuff. And you can kind of see, like, when people from Bloody Disgusting are talking to us, you'll be able to see and kind of make a note of people that are interacting with us, and then you can interact with them too. But that's a large learning curve on our part.
Hi, Donna.
Because it's going to be kind of similar to Clubhouse, but now that all the buzz has kind of gone away from Clubhouse, because Facebook is just going to dominate it. I mean,
I've never even heard of Clubhouse. I guess I'm behind on this stuff.
Yeah, you're way behind on all this stuff. Clubhouse was like the buzz app.
Well, you see, it's good I'm behind because they're getting phased out already, so didn't have to learn the damn platform.
Now the Facebook deal is going to be very, 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 very similar to Clubhouse, except
it's Facebook. So there's already built-in users.
Right. There's a built-in audience for it. Plus, the interaction on it, like you can send GIFs. Like if Nicole and I are on there, you'll be in a room and anybody can come in the room. But if you like what we're saying, you can, throw GIFs out there, thumbs up. But also, like I said, for instance, I listen to Gary Vaynerchuk, and he's on it. And, I mean, it is kind of fun. It's like I like something he was saying, so I gave him $2. And you just do it you just pre-buy, like, you can buy $1 worth of stars. I think it's I don't think they have it exactly right yet, but I think it's $1 a star or 50 cents a star. I mean, it's fun. It's fun. But anyway, we're doing it mostly for PR, but it will open us up to a lot of fans that don't even know about us. And especially, you're able to comment on there. And in Twitter, you're able to comment right now in their audio format. So Nicole and I, if you guys, if anybody like Gavin, I know that you're pretty Twitter up on it. If you see us going live, you don't even nobody has to join us, because literally it's going to be Nicole and I trying to figure it out. But to figure it out, we have to go live. So it ought to be hilarious, because there's nothing like watching Nicole and I, because her brain works one way and my brain works a different way. And I'm like, wait a minute. And she's like, how do you do this? And I'm like, okay, well, let me look it up. And then she just starts hitting buttons. And all of a
He's
sudden,
saying, let me read all the things. Let me just start clicking shit and figure it out.
And I'm like, wait a minute, what happened to the screen? And you're like, well, I don't know. I hit these 3 buttons. And
It's because I have ADD, so I can't sit there and read something.
Yeah.
It just drives me nuts. I'd rather click around and just figure it out. But yeah, we're gonna do both of those things here in a minute.
Matt and I say, hey, Lori, how's it going? Donna, love that you're here. Thank you. Huge supporter of us, and we really appreciate it. And Gavin, haven't touched it. Yeah, I mean, look, that's the again. Is that thing that I keep putting out there, but I put it out there because it's true.
Hey, Jason.
I hear sometimes people who aren't in the industry, and they're like, why does it take millions and millions and millions of dollars for Hollywood to make a movie? Well, one reason is they have to reach millions and millions of people to get their money back. So they hire these PR firms. And these PR firms, we used to do it. David Wild and I and Nicole, we would go on there and we would just rant because we'd be like, my God, I mean, now there's a new platform and now there's another new platform. And the truth is, we just stopped bitching about it because that's the way the world is.
We were starting to sound like old people. Like,
well, not only that,
I would be talking to like my mom or something, and she'd be saying stuff like that, and I'm like, oh my God, that's what I sound like. Just shut the hell up and keep up with technology and do what you can.
So that's part of our job, because we are the PR team.
I kind of look at it as exciting though. Like, it's new ways to promote our film that weren't available to us before. So.
Right, and we'd be remiss. We'd be doing everybody that's that support us. We'd be doing them a disservice, and we'd be doing a disservice to everybody who's working on the movie if we cut out one platform, because there are people that love Facebook, and then there are people that love Twitter, and there are people that love Instagram.
I'm waiting for the day, kind of like
not gonna happen.
DirecTV came out and like became a platform that had all the stuff on it. You can get everything, and you can add on packages. I would love it someday if these platforms would group up and be like, hey, we have this app that you can add on. Like, you have probably to pay for it, but I would pay for it.
Yeah.
To be able to update all the platforms at once, that would be incredible.
I mean, it's not going to happen, and if you think about it, it makes sense.
It might, if you paid for it, kind of like DirecTV. Like, you had to pay for each add-on thing.
No, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be just like the NFL Sunday Ticket. It's because Facebook doesn't want you to leave Facebook. Twitter doesn't want you to leave Twitter.
But you wouldn't be leaving. That's what I'm saying. Like, you would be updating all the platforms at one time.
Yeah.
Use it mostly for indie films. Took a break from indie film back then. Thank you, Gavin. Well, we appreciate you coming back. Of course, we always kept up with your Facebook feed and all that, but I did notice you kind of backed away from Twitter and stuff. So, miss you too, Lori. Hey, Jason, since you missed earlier, we showed your water tower video and we were cracking up.
Yeah, absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite ones ever.
Your ranting is how I found you guys fairly short. That makes sense, because we were doing a lot of ranting and tweeting, and we actually were doing lives back then before it was really a thing. We found this platform, and we would just have it on 24 hours a day. So I think we found a bunch of people that way.
Yeah, we actually made a deal with the since I'm Native American, we made a deal with the Native American internet service, which is a couple of blocks from us, and they let us use their live. They had a camera set up for weather and all that, and they let us tap into their feed. So we had for free a live feed for as long as we wanted. So we just went 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Like we had the camera on down in the film studio on all day and night long. And
middle of the night, I'd like walk to the bathroom and be like, oh crap, I forgot. Be like in my underwear. Whoops. Hey, Andrea, thank you so much. And again, thank you for telling us about the StreamYard platform, because we now use it daily, or we're going to be using it daily, and it's just been amazing. So thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. And so we're still going to be doing the live feeds with the video at least twice a day, maybe 3 times a day. And then we're going to be doing the audio / podcast on Twitter, Instagram,
and as soon as we can do it on Facebook.
As soon as we can on Facebook. So I imagine if we keep the live videos down to like an hour a piece, well, that's 3 hours. And then
well, and plus,
we keep the audio rooms to 30 minutes a piece. That's so that's almost 5 hours a day, and just talking to the fans and promoting on all the different platforms.
And there'll be some days that it's a little bit more because I'll be doing lives that are just me working on GIFs and stuff like that. So, and it's not that I won't talk to you guys during that, but it'll be those would be more. And then I'm sure if we have a day that we're like shooting or something, it might be less one day, but for the most part, probably between 3 and 5 hours a day.
Yeah, you guys
live in some capacity.
Sick of us.
Glad you guys are back. Hey, Brian, thank you for coming back. So for anybody just joining, we are about to start figuring out Twitter Spaces, I think they call it, or Live, whatever that is.
Yeah,
how to do that.
Their audio platform. It's probably going to take us a couple of hours because we need to learn. There's multiple. We think we might be able to share that audio feed to Facebook.
It has a link, but I don't know if you'll be able to actually listen on Facebook. We can probably just post the link and you can come join on Twitter. But we're going to figure that out. Like, I don't know if you have to have a Twitter to listen or if you can just go to the link and listen without a Twitter.
Yeah, I know that you can download it off Twitter when you're done.
Oh,
so
okay.
So once you download it, we might be able to upload
post it.
Yeah.
Because everyone's going to want to listen to it an hour-long audio file.
Well,
I mean, people listen to podcasts, so maybe, but.
Well, what a lot of people do is when they're driving, they listen to it.
Yeah.
What's going to be great about the Facebook audio one when it gets is, for instance, you could be on Facebook and you can be listening to the room, the live audio room, and still be searching through your Facebook and all that. It'll just be playing in the background.
Yeah, it's like a little corner kind of, because they were saying, I heard a little bit of what you're watching or what you were telling me about. They want to compete with like places like Spotify that already have that functionality. So they're going to be taking all that into account and making all those options available. So, Maya, what's up?
Hey, Maya, how you doing?
Hey, congrats on the new house, by the way. I want a house tour video. I know you guys have the coolest house ever. So I would love to see it.
Yeah, I love the, what'd you say, the new old
house.
Looking out the view. Window.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. See, I do follow you.
I don't twit. That's what we want to figure out. We are going to do the Facebook one as soon as we can, but since it's not available to the public yet, we're going to be doing Twitter only for now. Yeah. Besides the live video streams. But I think would be cool about the audio streams is I know a lot of people say, depending on what time we stream, they're at work, and so they end up just putting on headphones and listening anyway.
Yeah.
So that would be a cool option for you guys when you can't watch video also.
Yeah, and then once we get all that down, I think that at some point, I'm because I don't feel like I have enough to do. I have
you are kind of a slacker over there.
I have kind of a really cool script, and I'm going to have a lot of the actors in character read some of the script, which is a little bit about the story. So you'll be to have these little like 3-minute scenes and hear them. I certainly don't want to show them.
Like a table read or something.
Yeah, kind of like a little bit of a table read. I thought that would be really cool. But on Twitter, like, I mean, I think collectively with all the fan bases and stuff, we're reaching 45, 50,000 people when we go on there. So we have to go over there and we have to figure out the audio because they've been writing us and asking us when we're going to do that. So we're going to figure that out tonight. And
also, because I know there's a few people that weren't here earlier, I can just do a brief recap. We were live earlier today around 2, just kind of what we talked about. So essentially, the Kickstarter funds finally came through. We didn't realize how long that was really going to take. I would say it took about 3 weeks by the time we actually got the funds. But they finally came through, so we ordered the new computer that Oak needs and the monitor.
Yep.
We're going to be ordering some of the perks to get that rolling, and like we said, some of them will take a little bit longer than others because they're going to have to be hand sewn, like the jackets and stuff like that. But we're going to start doing buttons and all those the little stuff that I can order and get sent out to you guys and start that process. And then we are going to ramp up for the next campaign quicker than we were initially intending, only because of how long it takes to get the funds. And we want to get ready to go to the sound studio pretty soon to do music and stuff. So.
Also, talk about the ebook.
Right. I was going to go down the whole.
Oh yeah, go right ahead.
The whole list. And then once we launch the new campaign, that is when we will do the car wash, which I know I still have had several people asking about. We are still doing that, but we want to do it during the campaign, so it'll probably be in a couple weeks, two-ish weeks, that we start looking at doing that kind of stuff. And then we still have the games being worked on by Jeremy. We are planning to release 2 teaser trailers in September and October, and then on October 30th at midnight, we're going to release our official trailer. So on Halloween, the official trailer will be coming out, and there'll be 2 teaser trailers on September and October before that. So that's going to be exciting months there.
Right, and then we have to put out like 3 or 4 more trailers after that, but that will be the first official, 2-minute, 3-minute trailer.
And then we have been receiving so much awesome fan art this time around that we are going to actually create a digital fan art book that has the pictures and videos and GIFs that everyone's been making for us. And we're going to make a digital book that's only going to be available to the people that back the campaigns or to the people that have fan art in the books to give to people. So if you have any fan art that you've done or any that you want to do,
show them that great drawing you did.
This is not gonna be in the book, but it was a joke. Wait, where is it?
Yeah, but even that.
But anything, if you do any fan art, please tag us. So hashtag CrawlerDie2 or tag Oklahoma and I, and we would love to include it in there. And if you have any links that you are working on stuff, we would include your links in the booklet.
Right, like so since Jason is here, like we're gonna put a bunch of those videos on your page. And what we'll do is at the bottom of the page, that's why we decided to make it an ebook, is that we'll have live links. So they could click on it and it could go to like your actor site or wherever you wanted it to go, Jason, to try to get some of the fans funneled back to you all that are supporting us so much also. And we're only going to make it available to people that submit something. And you don't have to submit it to us. If you put it out there on social media to promote, kind of like what Diane is doing or kind of what Jason is doing.
Johnny too. And
Johnny Baines. We will send that to everybody for free. And then anybody that backs the campaign, they will get it. We're not gonna charge for it because it would just there's too much legalities because we're hoping we'll get 100 people and make it 100 pages long.
Yeah, it would just basically be a fan appreciation booklet just to have them all in one place and support back anybody that has their own links for their artwork or their projects, to thank you guys for this artwork, because we've been getting so many really cool drawings that we want to share as well with people. So
yeah.
And then what else?
Well, hold on. There's one more thing I want to say about that is, and now once you get it, if you want to send that copy to all your friends, we're fine with that. Absolutely. We just, on our end, we're only going to send it to the people that back us during the campaign and the people that are out there trying to help us promote. Matt Crabtree came up with that really cool Crawl or Die title thing. Lori's been doing a lot of drawings.
Adelita did a drawing. Yeah. Jeremy says, I'll share the Joker balloon pictures. Okay.
Yeah, and so anything that you guys do helps us now.
I saw that, Jason. Yeah, Johnny Baines just put out a really cool new image artwork on Twitter.
Now, listen, this is also really important also, and we're going to be saying this in every video feed and every audio feed. Listen, you guys, we feel horrible if we miss it. You have to tag #CrawlOrDie2 or @message Nicole or I. We don't feel bad about doing that. We actually want you all to, because as it is right now, you have to understand that we are on so many different platforms and there's so many people doing stuff that we could fill up 10, 12 hours just doing it. What helps us is I have a program that I can punch in #CrawlOrDie2 and it scours everywhere, and it shows me, over on Twitter, these 5 people have done this, and over on Instagram, this one person did this, and on Facebook, these 3 people did this. And then we can easily then click on that link, go in there, tell you thank you, throw it on our stuff to help promote it even more. But we felt really bad last week because we found a whole group of people that were making stuff for the movie, but they didn't hashtag it or they didn't @message Nicole and I. We just didn't see it. We just happened to see it because a friend of ours was like, have you seen these? And we were like, no, where are these? So please do that, because we don't want to miss it. And if you're going to take the time to do something, we want to put it out there. So anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so then just sort of recapping our live from earlier, because I know there's a few people that weren't here. Once Oak gets the new computer in and gets everything hooked up and transferred over footage-wise, he said he's going to do some live streams of him actually editing. So if you want to see his process and him working on the movie and get a little sneak peek here or there, some footage, he'll be doing that. So that's exciting.
Yeah, for instance, can you throw up that one of you with the audio? Like, we're going to do this a lot when she's in there doing the songs.
Oh.
It's a short one, but I think it's very, very cool.
Yeah, hold on. Oops. Sorry, I gotta pull up the window. All right.
By the way, I still want to see the Green Knight. Anyway.
That's one of the few that is not coming out to home. The home, it's going into theaters. So, okay, so this is the type of stuff that you'll be seeing on like the Oaks Editing Live, and we'll also do some lives from the studio when we do this. But
like boom, boom, boom. Maybe so, yeah. Yeah, let's try it. Let's hear it.
Yeah. So, and then also once we go to the sound studio to do the music, we'll definitely do some lives from the studio, stuff like that, where he's working on the music and stuff for you guys to watch. But then Oak's going to be doing some editing ones. Oh shit! Sorry, I forgot to turn that off. I'll be doing some working on the GIFs and also working on some of the like the buttons, getting those designed and ordered for everybody to send out. So yeah, lots of cool lives like that.
So again, and I'm going to say this again and I understand, I really do. Bands, I think independent bands, there's so many bands out there. I think they fight and struggle just like independent film does to get noticed. And I must get probably, I don't think I'm exaggerating to say, what do you figure? 3 every 2 or 3 days, bands that write us
Mhm.
and say that you can use our song in your movie or whatever for free and blah blah blah. The problem with that is what you were seeing there is that's why we can't use a song from somebody, because I don't cut the movie to fit a song. I take a song. What you were noticing there was her song. Those drums kicked in about 40 seconds before that, but we had to take. He helped record the songs. He took all the stems, and then what he did is he brought all the musicians back in, and we were like, okay, so the scene is actually 40 seconds longer, and I don't want the drums to kick in until Nicole turns that corner. So that was him with the live drummer in the other room, and they made a marker on the movie, and they went right there is where the drums have to kick in. So you have the guitarist playing, you have the loop of her vocals already there, and then the drums kicking in at that point. And so that's why when people, we have all the time, go, hey, so-and-so made an album, and he said, it's like, no, that person would be working for 3 months with us, tearing down everything that they did and adjusting it to fit our movie, and they're not going to, nobody has the time to do that. That's why we have to pay, for the for the studio time and for that mixer, because he takes all those stems.
Plus, I'm doing the music, motherfuckers. Me. I love doing it, and it's the only opportunity I get to do it because I don't want to be a touring musician or anything, but I really enjoy it, and Oak lets me do it. So, me.
Now that does not mean instruments. Like, I definitely want to talk to Jason and stuff like that. He's got some riffs and stuff that he was doing that I'm like,
yeah,
hey, I'll give you credit on the movie if you give me 1 minute of that riff. I know I can use that riff 2 or 3 times in the movie. In certain places and all that, but
yeah, it'd be cool. Jason could, I'm sure, if he wanted to, could come down to the studio 1 or 2 times and hang out and help, and that he
see what we're doing and see if there's
Yeah.
anything that he's willing to pop in and out about.
Hi, Emily.
I call it more scoring.
Yeah.
If you think about it, how many times in a movie do you hear a complete song? I don't think ever, very rarely.
It's usually just like even in opening credits, it's not like a whole song. It's usually just like a minute or something of opening credits of it. But so
I think probably the best example of full songs in the movie would probably be the James Bond opening intro themes, which I always love that they do that. But that's not what we do here. So it's heartbreaking because it's very, very kind of these bands to offer their stuff. Or I have friends, my brother has a band and they just made 3 songs and you can put them in the movie. And it's like, I mean, thanks, but I can't. Not unless they want to show up, tear it all apart, and we make their song fit our movie. It just,
now you're going to get those offers.
No. What people don't understand is, like, that was our probably 20th session with him, because I'll edit the movie and we'll go in there and we'll rough in the sound, which is exactly what you saw us doing there. And then I'll come back and I'll have to change the edit for whatever reason. Then you got to go back and you have to redo it. And, that's one of the reasons we have to do one of the campaigns is, that guy that you saw right there, they mixed, was it Kelly Clarkson?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they mixed Kelly Clarkson's albums. They're in, is it Stillwater or Oklahoma City? Oklahoma City. Norman. Yeah. And, but he's very, very kind and does us a really good indie deal. And he's wonderful to work with.
The next thing is we are, there's a horror convention in September that I'm going to be going to, and hopefully some of the other cast will join me to be handing out Crawl or Die stuff, like flyers and like little buttons and stuff, and I'll be there. My mohawk is Tank and walking around. It's called Texas Frightmare Weekend, so we'll be doing that in September as well. And I think that was I caught up on I kind of wanted to recap for anybody that missed earlier, so I think that was everything that we talked about earlier. So yeah, that was just a quick little recap. Hopefully one day we can have Nikki Tank headline. But oh my gosh, no way, Joe! I appreciate that.
Anybody here that's from Oklahoma, or in this area, Injun Joe there, I think he actually lives, just
Like,
3 doors
yeah.
down from us.
Yes.
He's one of the key people behind Backwoods Music Festival here. And you guys should check that out. It's they have grown it. I think we were friends with you. Joe, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was really small, and then it just kept blowing up and blowing up.
Yeah.
And now it's a huge, huge thing.
It is. It is. I really wish that you could drag Oak out of the studio this weekend to come see me at the circus. The circus?
The circus?
What circus?
Our life is a circus. Believe me, our life is a circus. Because I'm going to tell you all something, Brian, while you're putting out there, because I dare anybody to ever come on, because I'm going to use you all as examples that say that, you're just one of these people that want all these people to help you. We really try to go out of our way to let the people that are supporting us to try to support back on what they're doing. Oh, the Shrine Circus. Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, send us a message on Messenger on when you're going to be doing it and what the date is and everything, and we'll post that on Facebook. And I'm not stupid. I'm going to be like, Brian, Ned, who's a huge supporter of Crawl or Die. I'm going to get that Crawl or Die link in there, but then I'll go. It's going to be at the Shrine Circus. This is a good event. You should be here. This is the time, and all that kind of stuff. Makes me feel good. Plus, people like Injun Joe and all that.
Yeah, I thought I should clarify because I didn't finish my sentence about this, and I don't want Joe to think I was being a jerk. I appreciate that, Joe. I'm not interested in doing performances. I'm too nervous about singing, but I appreciate that. It's not that I wouldn't if I did want to do that, but I am more of I just record for the movies. So I thank you.
I'll tell you what I could do is if Matt Crabtree is on here, Matt Crabtree will put some booty shorts on.
Yeah, he'll probably
put a mohawk wig on it. He'll go up there and he'll lip sync one of her songs. I guarantee you.
I would be fine with that. They call me Big Bird. Oh, okay. Very cool. Nothing but love. Same, Joe. Same.
Yeah, we almost came running up to you. I mean, this was like last year or something when we had all those tornado warnings over here, and it was getting really close. And I was like, the only person I know is Joe up there, and I'm sure he's packing people in.
Well, plus he has so many dogs that there would be no. I'm so jealous.
Oh, there'd be room for me.
Every time you drive by, they're so cute. All your dogs hang outside with you, and none of them leave either. They're all just hanging out with you while you do your work outside and stuff. It's a crazy.
The movie stores are not in short supply. I was in movie short supply.
I might consider that. Bring the whole cast and dress up if I could just lip sync, and then we could all be up there together. As long as I don't have to actually sing.
You give her 4 shots of tequila, she'll be up there singing.
No, I won't. It's this weekend at the Fairgrounds Pavilion. Very cool.
Okay.
I've come home people already in my shelter.
I bet.
Well, all right, then now we know. Now we know. That might be us at some point. We have a small shelter, but it's kind of only like half in a basement. It's not technically a basement. I don't know. I don't think it would survive an F5 or anything. But yeah.
I think the lower half of our body would.
Right. We wouldn't have any upper body anymore, but
yeah. But okay, so Brian, if you have a flyer or anything or anywhere to direct us, we'll throw that out there tomorrow. And 1 show Thursday, 2 on Friday, 3 on Saturday, and 3 on Sunday. Yeah, we'll do a post and hopefully get some people out there. It's a good cause.
Dogs are friendly rescues. They would love the company. Well, they look very friendly. They're super cute. I'll get that too. Great.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll share it out
Excellent.
there for you.
Okay, well, listen, I hate to do this to you all, but it's probably going to take Nicole and I a couple of hours. We got to go over on Twitter, and we got to figure out the audio feed and everything. Oh, we will. We will.
Probably not this weekend, Brian. We are literally nose to the grindstone working on the movie stuff. So I doubt that we'll be making it out to anything until this movie is done, including Halloween and Christmas and stuff.
Well,
so.
the car wash thing.
The car wash is part of promotion for the movie, so yes, we will do that. But as far as events and any holidays and stuff, we're going to be pretty much working nonstop. And we've told our family and friends all the same thing, that we're probably not going to be out much unless it has to do with promoting the movie specifically, because we are on a deadline. We've put ourselves on a deadline to have this thing done, so we got to get it done. So, but if it wasn't going on, you know that we'd be there. You're a huge supporter, and we appreciate you. But we would like to blast it out there to see if we can get anybody to show up that is in town that might want to come support. So
Yeah, it's like I've got I just can't afford anymore that storage unit that I have down in Austin, Texas, and I think they're giving me 30 days to get my stuff out of there, and I don't have a trailer to go down there and get all my stuff, but there's a washer and dryer, and there's like 3 TVs, and I'm just going to give all that stuff away. I just want like my paintings and stuff like that. But there's a guy that's offering to go over and help Nicole, because I'm not even going to be able to go. I have to stay here and keep editing, and is offering to go over and help her. And I'd like to see the guy. I haven't seen him in probably 5 years, but I just I'm not going to be able to right now. But hey, we can promote and get a lot of people out there. And besides, Nicole on a good day is way more fun to look at than me. Now on half those days I'm a little better to look at, but you know.
oh boy. That's right, you're a badass. We know. I have a trailer y'all can use, no worries. Oh. Well, well, that makes me nervous because I'm the one to be driving. Is it huge? Like, how big is it?
Well, we'll talk to him.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
that
just a
might
couple
be
doors
something
down.
that we do. Jamie's going to go with me, so maybe I'll make her drive. Bianca and I will go help in Austin. Just say when. Thank you, Johnny.
Yeah, I appreciate that. These are paintings that I've had for 15 years, and I just can't afford the space. I actually thought I lost it, and but they very kindly gave us a little. Oh,
That'd be great. Yeah, then I could fit more of your stuff for sure.
But yeah, there's a brand new. Guys, gonna love this. Purple velour couch that's abstractly made that I'm going to have to give away because I just don't have a way to get it back here. And
Prince would love that.
3 small TVs, but that have the VHS recorder in them. I had them when I had my art gallery.
The
that
what?
fit on the wall.
What?
VHS tape plays. You punch in the VHS. Never mind, you don't even know what that is. Anyway.
I'm just kidding. I know what VHS is. I'm just giving you hell. You
and there's a wine cabinet I made that I'm going to give away. And a couple of desks that I made all in the Santa Fe style when I used to make those.
We have one of the desks here, and they are really freaking cool. I'm sad that we won't be able to keep those, but anybody that shows up to help, we will let you have that stuff for free if you want it. So
I will.
Thanks, Joe.
I will, Joe. And isn't it crazy? I mean, this guy literally lives like 3 doors down from us.
I guess I shouldn't have put that live. My bad.
Oh, Joe.
If you start getting random phone calls with heavy breathing or something, sorry about that.
It'll probably be Matt Crabtree calling you, if so, Engine Joe. All right. Well, we're going to go over on Twitter. I would say this. Anybody who does have a Twitter account, I would suggest you not going over and joining our audio rooms right now because it is going to be a cluster F.
Unless you just want to make fun of us.
Yeah, because we are going to test everything out. We're going to be starting them, stopping them, laughing, cursing at each other, thinking we're not on live. But we have to figure it out tonight.
But it's not going to be like a cohesive talk to you guys live. It's basically just me, us trying to figure out the new platform. So, or the new live audio room. So, yeah. But yeah, we wanted to come on, just say hi again and sort of update everyone that couldn't make it earlier. So, yep. And then we'll be on, all this week doing lives and audio shows and all that kind of stuff. So I think that was everything though, right?
Well, I was going to do shots of tequila, but I see that we don't have any tequila here. What's going on with that? Hey, Joe, are you still there? Tequila over there? I'll walk 3 doors down for that. No. All right.
Good luck over on Twitter. Thank you, Donna. It's more like good luck with the both of us because we work so differently that we're constantly like driving each other nuts. I got here late again. Great to see you too. Hey, Steve. No worries.
Hey, Steve. We're gonna be on in the mornings, afternoons, and nights, and then plus we're doing like 2 podcasts. So you'll be able to catch us. We'll be able to talk to you. I was I don't know why the other day I was going through some stuff and your YouTube videos of when you made the Mad Max car, dude, that thing has like there's one that has like 80,000 views. That is that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Which if you guys don't know, Steve, he's an indie filmmaker. He I think did some directing. But he made this badass Mad Max, I mean, pretty much replica, right? I mean, I don't know. It's badass. You can check out his YouTube channel and see all the stuff he does. It's pretty awesome. I met him. Steve used to dance up on the stage at this strip club. No, I'm only joking. That's where I met Nicole, not you.
Oh, my God.
Oh, good Lord. We have all these fan groups in Japan that are like, are you guys going to try that audio feed? Okay, so we have to go. We have to try it. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in again. Hey, Orc, you're still a badass in case you forgot. Thanks. May give an update info on the Twitter. I'm not familiar with it. Is it an add-on app? You have to have, to start an audio room, I think you have to have over like 800 followers and been on there for a couple of months. But you can join them whenever we go live.
Yeah, I think anybody can join, so. Oh, wow, be for sale. That's pretty cool. The Mad Cat, that's awesome.
We'll be for sale as soon as I pursue my filmmaking career.
All right, guys. Well, we'll be over on Twitter making an ass of ourselves trying to figure this out, but we will catch you on more live streams tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be up early in the morning.
So.
And we'll do one early in the morning so you guys on your way to work. Sadly, we don't have the Facebook audio yet, but, you can just have us playing there and don't watch us while driving. But if you do, make sure, if you get in a wreck or something, make sure that you leave it open.
To the website.
So, like, when IMSA shows up,
you should write on your wrist, like last wishes.
Last wishes.
Watch Crawler Die Too.
Watch Crawler Die Too.
Just kidding. All right, guys. We love you.
All right, man.
Catch
See
you
guys
later. Bye.
Much love.